Tomorrow all the things were gone. I worked for all my life, and I had to start again with just my children and my wife. I thank my lucky stars.
Hi there, my name is Steve. I am the Patriot Prepper. I'm a member of an organization called American Patriots 3%. Right now, currently, I am the commanding officer of the Texas group. We have groups all over the country, and especially right here in Texas, in different areas where people get together and teach each other things that a prepper would need to know to be prepared for whatever might come up. And that's not just civil unrest, but Texas is prone to hurricanes and tornadoes and the such, and our group has always gotten together to provide support and relief to locations that are hit hard by natural disasters. So we work together with other organizations and provide food support, logistics, in some cases security for areas that are hard hit like that. We've just last year spent, a lot of time in Houston for the Houston Harvey hurricane relief effort. I personally was down there running logistics. We had American Patriots and other organizations shipping goods to us from all over the country. So I was able to obtain a warehouse where we stored goods, and then we provided them to local shelters, relief organizations up and down the coast that needed those supplies quickly. We were able to supply, I think 40,000 pounds of goods to the Ellington Field Air Force base, the joint base there in the south part of Houston. Those guys came up in their trucks and picked up a ton of stuff that American Airlines was good enough to fly in for us. So anyway, we, like I said, we're not a militia, but we are like-minded folks that are interested in preserving our way of life and our conservative values. So what I'm going to start doing is I've decided to start doing some videos for training. We have people in different parts of the state that have different skill sets, and what I want to do is capture the expertise that we have for different folks and start making that available to everyone in the state, and we'll be willing to share those across the whole U.S. for AP3 if anybody wants to have those. Videos will be posted on YouTube. Hopefully YouTube will leave us alone. It won't be controversial or anything like that. So again, we're not out to start a fight. We're just here to be prepared for whatever we need to do to make sure our lives are better and we're able to help folks around us. First set of videos that we're going to do, we've been doing a lot of talking about bug out bags and get home bags and everyday carry in Texas. A lot of considerations to think about. I don't want to spend too much time with introduction, but anyway, this is going to be the first of a number of videos that we'll do. Some of them will be shot here in my garage, what I call the Prepper Garage or Patriot Garage. Some of them will be shot on location, at training events. Anyway, we're hopefully going to have a smattering of videos from different groups all across Texas that we can then share with each other. We're going to do some things on communications. That's one of the next ones that I'm going to hopefully do after the bug out bags and bug out plans. Big ham, you can see behind me, I've got my ham set up here at the house. I've got UHF, VHF, HF here. I've also got the same radio in my truck, so I can reach out all across the country, whether I'm sitting in my office here or whether I'm in my truck. I've got wide communications with my groups and other people across the country. Anyway, that's kind of where I'm going with this. We'll see how it goes, and hopefully I can get enough interest from folks and feedback to make these things valuable to you. I'm certainly not the expert on all things and never would claim to be. So if I post a video up and you've got better ideas or better ways to do things, please do feel free to post feedback, and I'll make sure that your ideas are shared as well. So anyway, with that, we're going to go ahead and get started. First thing I'm going to be talking about today is EDC, or everyday carry. And basically that is, if you're at work, something happens and you need to get home, what is it that you need to have with you to be safe in that journey, however long that is. For me, it's very short. For some people, it's quite a bit longer. So what I put in my everyday carry to get me home, some people call it get home bag, is going to be different than whatever you need for your get home bag. It'll vary by your circumstances. So what I want to try and do is post a whole bunch of ideas up in the video to get you thinking, and hopefully make sure that you've got the things in your bag that you need to serve your purpose. Next, we're going to talk about bug out bags, or some people call them inch bags, which means I'm never coming home, inch. We'll talk about those in the next video, and then probably do comms next, and we'll see where it goes from there. Anyway, thanks for watching this far. I tend to ramble. I will try not to do that. Again, my name's Steve, and I am the Patriot Prepper. Hope you enjoy the video. The first thing to think about is what is it you carry to work every day? Most of us carry a backpack or a briefcase or a bag of some sort. You can always leave a bag in your car. I generally have two different kinds of bags in my car. I've got one to get home, and I've got one if I can't go home, I got to do something else. So anyway, it's good to have this all thought out, planned out, put some serious thought into it. As you can see probably that I have. Hopefully you can see that I have. And anyway, we'll just have some fun with it. And if you guys have got suggestions, corrections, please let me know. I've been doing this a long time, but I learn something every day. So anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll go ahead and get started. All right, so here's basically the stuff that I've got laid out in my EDC. There's my bag in the middle. This is what I carry to work every day. It's a direct action messenger bag. It's very extremely well made. I did pay a little extra for that, but again, wear and tear on using the thing every day is worth the money for me. A lot of people spend $100 on a backpack. So to me, this is easier. It's anyway, it's just what I need. So a lot of people use a backpack, and that's great. You can put a little bit more in a backpack. But again, I'm only probably 15 minutes away from work, so if I have to get home from work, this is all that I need. It's got the nice zipper here on the front that takes up the whole flap. It's got a handle. It's also got the shoulder strap, which makes it very convenient. It's got this nice zipper pocket on the back. That's actually where I store my weapon. I'm fortunate enough to work in a place that's Second Amendment friendly, so carry is actually legal where I work. Typical laptop, padded laptop divider with a secure flap to hold that down. I don't use that, but anyway, it's there. It's got these two nice big pockets on the front. This one actually flops all the way down if you let the thing out. The little thing there, place to clip keys. It's also got this Velcro back thing here, so if you've got things that need to Velcro in, that works nice. This side's got a little pocket, mesh pocket on the front side. It's got a thing there, you can put a calculator or a phone. Who would put their phone so hard to get to? Some pencil holders and another back pocket there. This is all Mole, so you can attach things to that. Again, a couple more Velcro things there. Those actually work with the flap. It Velcros down. got a couple of straps there if you want to buckle it. The Velcro, that's fine, works plenty well without it. It's got this bungee attachment on the bottom, so you could put umbrella or bedrolls or whatever you wanted to put down there. Got a lot of extra room. I'll put that back together later. Also, on each side, it's got a zipper pocket. On this side, it's got mesh on this front. It's got a little elastic pocket in the back. So you put all kinds of stuff in there, tools, whatever you want. This side has got an open top. You put a bottle of water in that side if you wanted to. So anyway, that's the bag. Everyday carry, what do I got? Well, like all of us, I've got my laptop and charger, typical work papers. I've got some headphones. I always carry a tape measure. I bought 10 of those and put them all different places, so they're like $2 at Home Depot. Typical work stuff, flash drives, cables, phone charging cable. Got a couple of little mini screwdrivers, Phillips and regular. My glasses. The other thing that's important is medications. Medications that you have to have daily, or headache medication, things like that. Some wipes. This Propel thing here is like an electrolyte. You can throw in some water for that. So those are important. On your everyday carry, it's a little bit of a hassle if that's your only bottle of medication to have it in your bag. But I recommend that you put your bag and your medication in the same place every night. When you get up in the morning, take your medication, throw it in your bag. That way you've always got it with you. It's very important. If it took you a day or 2 days or 3 days to get home, you don't want to go without your medication, especially if it's important. Fortunately, mine's not life-threatening, but after a couple of weeks of not having it, I wouldn't feel very good. So, and then for me, I'm a little bit of a big guy. When I drop stuff, it always lands on my belly, so I've got a Tide pin there. Like here, I've got my SIG, a couple of extra pairs of extra mags, and then for prepping specific stuff, I've got extra batteries for an extremely strong, this is aluminum flashlight, so it doesn't weigh very much. This thing is actually designed for cave diving, which I am a certified cave diver. This thing will put out light and it's dependable. I bet my life on it many times. It's got a nice large size, good brand. This is Buck. It's got the composite sides on it so it doesn't weigh a lot. Radio. Guys, keep your radio. I keep one in my bag all the time. Always charged. Always ready to go. I've got 2 of them like this. One of them I've got the longer range antenna on it. I've got 2 radios, 2 chargers. They both stay in the charger all day, every day. When I go to work, throw my medication and my radio in, and I'm good to go. So always need to have that with you, in my opinion. I've got Ranger beads that I've just made. I keep this clipped on my bag. It's a conversation starter. I've got a lot of people at work ask me, what is that? It's like, well, if I have to walk home from work, I want to know how far I've walked. Anyway, that's good to have. As far as nutrition, again, I'm 15 minutes away from the house. Bag of beef jerky. There's probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those, something like that. High protein, good stuff. I've got some sugary candies just for energy pickups. Those are good to have. Now, any further prep, I can get home on that. It's not going to take me more than a day to get home. So, not a problem for me. If you've got a longer commute, you're probably going to want to have some more sustenance in there. You can get, I recommend you be careful with what you put in there, that you're not going to require cooking utensils and all of that. Something like this MREs, guys, they're not great, but they've got
stuff that keeps you going anyway. This one's got some good oat bars and coffee and crackers. It's chicken fajita filling white meat. So anyway, keep track and make sure you know what the calorie count is. You don't want to wind up with a 3-day trip and a day's worth of food, calories wise. So anyway, that's what's in my everyday carry. I'm gonna take a break here, put this all back in there, and I'll give you one more look when I'm done. All right, here it is. I've got it all put back together. Generally put tool stuff in this side, but I like the big bag here for my medication. It's easy to get it in and out. I've got my knife, my flashlight, glasses, Tide pen, flash drives, charger, all of that stuff in there. Here I've got pins. I put my tools back in this side as well. Still got lots of extra room in this pocket. I don't use it very much. This end stays zipped up all the time. It's got beef jerky in it. Also have spare batteries. Actually, that's kind of heavy. Put those in there. There's more room to zip that up. Okay, that all zipped up there. This side, got my radio in there. I keep the short stubby antenna on the one that I carry to work. It's just a lot less hassle. One thing I did want to mention that I forgot to say a while ago is this bag on the inside of the flap has got a big zipper plastic area. That's where I keep all my medications and stuff. If you've got a long hike, this is where I would keep your maps. It's nice and handy. You can just flip it open. Your maps are already visible there. You can actually lay that out as a table, put your compass on it, and do whatever you need to do for navigation. So there's that. On the back side of this bag, this is where I've got my SIG, extra magazines in there, and my conversation starter ranger beads. You'll like those. I found a Spartan bead and some metal beads. These are metal so that they'll hold up longer. And they're, what do you call, gun metal colored, I guess. So they shine a little bit, but they're not bright colored. I could throw this in some bushes and nobody would probably ever see it. So anyway, there you have it. That is my everyday get home. And appreciate everybody watching. Thanks for watching. This is Steve, Patriot Prepper. Stay tuned. Next video for the bug out bag. Hope to see you then. Bye-bye.